EMEAC is a leading member of CJA on the steering committee, so we wanted to give a little more introduction and context. Part of our reason for being here is to understand Detroit as a city that is really trying to lead a just transition. People are trying to lead a just transition for the city.
Hello everybody, this is Will Copeland, EMEAC, East Michigan Environmental Action Council. We had a focus on looking at young organizers who are 25 and under. 2/3 of this, Our Power Detroit is 25 and under, because we wanted to hear the voices and feel the force of this young generation.
The people that have the opportunity to make this change in Detroit aren't the elders anymore.
Our consensus, moving on to regain control of our lives and no longer allowing the tip of the iceberg to dictate the quality of our lives.
What the youth contributes to the struggle is being able to give energy into this struggle to actually produce the bodies on the ground.
EMEAC is part of these coalitions, and we work with numerous other groups and organizations and activists throughout Detroit.
Well, I'm Monica Lewis-Patrick. My organization is We the People of Detroit.
My name is Tangela Harris, and I work for the people.
My name is B. Anthony, community leader in Detroit.
Hi, my name is Ife Kilimanjaro, and I am one of the co-directors of the East Michigan Environmental Action Council. It's about building a broader movement for change. It's about lifting up and highlighting the real solutions that communities are creating around the country. And through those relationships, through that broader building, we're really working to bring about the kind of change that we want to see happen in the world.
Because our Power Conference is just phenomenal. Youth from all around the world, all around the nation are pouring into Detroit and lending their thoughts, their strategies on what new economies look like. What is a transition from constant acquisition to sharing resources and pulling resources.
If you're carpooling to work, that's a part of a just transition.
How do we get there? What does a transition look like?
My name is Diana Copeland, and I'm the other co-director of East Michigan Environmental Action Council. I think it's important that Detroit is highlighted as a hotspot or one of the anchors of the climate justice movement, the grassroots movement. Just less than a mile away from where we currently are having this gathering, there's the nation's most polluting incinerator. We were talking about Southwest Detroit while we were here. Tar sands, and the pet coke piles that were along the Detroit River. So just a compounding of environmental injustice in the city, but also really seeing the community resilience, what's happening here. So we're fighting extreme energy, but we're really building and are a model for community resilience.
The biggest challenge for me in terms of a just transition has been emergency management.
We're talking about this issue of water, all the water shutoffs that are going on. Many people from around the country, their jaw drops, they're just surprised to hear the stretch and to hear the range of all these water shutoffs that are happening in Detroit.
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I drove out here 11 hours. I'm really passionate about just getting out the information to what's going on in this community.
And then when we tell them that tactics like emergency management and privatization may be coming into their cities, they take that pause.
It's insane to me and horrifying.
And then the conversation continues.
For me, where I believe our greatest success has been is in coalition building.
EMEAC, and I believe in the power of the work that they're doing.
EMEAC, which helped bring together 60, 70 people from all over the country, is a part of the People's Water Board. We're at the Dexter Elmhurst Community Center.
Are here today with a group of citizens from Detroit, but also people from all over the country who came out to help Detroit. Our Power are out in the streets, they're helping us, they're working really, really hard, and one of the things that they're doing is they're giving the people the hotline numbers so that they can have a number to be able to reach us where we can put them on a list so that we can have a reference and be able to get back with them, and also at that moment provide them with other numbers to different agencies so that they can get help with these resources that's needed.
So it's inspiring and beautiful for me to be able to witness people taking that back and reclaiming the ability to meet our own needs from communities. That's what our power means to me as well. The reclaiming of community and reaching back and connecting with each other.
We are reconnecting. We're finding connections with people, because when people are connected to each other, to where their food is coming from,
you know, splitting cases and going in on food with people,
to their water,
Whose water? Our water.
to everything,
This land is ours.
and we recognize that connection,
Awareness and accountability.
then it shifts some responsibility to the person to say, okay, how can we do this in a way that's great for everybody?
What are people's relationship to the environment? And it wasn't just about environmental justice, but also what do we need to contribute to the earth? How do we hold the earth as sacred? How is this also a healing space? How are we connecting to the environment? And how does that make families whole? How does that make children feel purpose? How does that make you connect to the culture and the land and the place that you come from?
So YEA, the Young Educators Alliance, is doing a campaign on just transition through the arts.
My contribution will be releasing a YEA mixtape.
Everybody from the 313, throw your codeine hands up and follow me. Everybody from the 313, throw your codeine hands up.
Informing the public that there will be immediate justice impact.
All speakers unite before we out for sure. Revolution. Revolution.
I actually have people on it who go through this. It's not just like, oh yeah, I want to write a song about school prison pipeline. No, we're frontline. We have frontliners talking about the story.
Need some money, we get it, then our government is looking at it funny. But it's no joke, wanna chop him in the throat. They're gonna start preaching, we view him as a pope.
It ties to climate justice in a way that...
Working on media, getting the word out, stories involving young people.
Getting the message out through music, a medium we can all feel a lot, a medium that can be really powerful.
All these other things are a product of climate justice. We're only as healthy as our art.
Everybody in the 313, put your hands in the air and follow me. Everybody in the 313, put your hands in the air and follow me.
Detroit is my home, the reason why I'm writing this poem of flows. GM is Detroit made, but the real GM is run the play through the city. The city with the motives, the homeowners, so make sure you say bird when you walk out seeing crystals. Never saw me.
Said we got to create more and more ways for people to opt out of this system in ways that meet their needs and feed their souls.
We on down the fields, rolling down the hills. I love Detroit.
While people are high-fiving each other here, I do have to say, like this, how this came together is just a real testament of the importance of relationships.
How do we come up and how do we create a just economic system?
I don't need to add plastic to the water of the earth in order to get my message out here.
Whose power? Our power. Whose power? Our power.
Alright, so you feel like you know a little bit?
They say it's cold, but it's that Satan on our enemies. Temptations over Dilla beats. Sweet like the Dutch girl that I'm finna eat. We go in and out just from north end to southwest. If you wanna get rid of me, our guests, no conquest, can't contest. Y'all scared to blow like a bond thread. Soul semen soft as satin on our souls. That old English D tatted to my soul. Yo.